everyone, welcome to this session on the median. Today we're going to learn how to identify the median and find it from our cumulative frequency curve. Let's talk about median. You all have heard of median before. Now, remember last time when we did histogram, I mentioned that the histogram is used to find which measure of central tendency. Anybody remembers? I'm talking about them little basic statistics, the mode, the mean, and the median. Anybody could remember which one we used the histogram to find?
Mode.
Mode. Beautiful. Thank you. Let's talk about the median now. What do you know about the median? Anybody?
The median is the average.
Median is the average. Anybody agrees with that one? So median, average, and mode all have one thing in common. They are all called measures of central tendency. If you've never heard that before, I am a stats person, I'm telling you. Measures of central tendency. Mode, mean, median. We use this to measure how close our data is to a central value. And depending on the data we collect, sometimes that may reflect accurately or not. When I talk about the median, all right, let me take a little drive. We're going down the highway. What is called the thing in the middle of the highway? Anybody?
The median.
The median. This is what you need to remember. If you can't recall which one is the median, just think about the highway. What is in the middle of the highway is called the median. And when it comes to your data and statistics, median refers to that middle value. This is the value that is going to be at the center of your data. How do we get the median? Anybody? So I'm not asking about group data one. You all remember how to find your median for regular ungrouped data?
Miss, don't you just put all the numbers and ascend in order and then cross it out, come back, right?
Nice. That's the one that I wanted to hear. That's the one. All right. So in case you all need a little refresher, median in ungrouped data, your median comes from putting all your data in ascending order and crossing off from the ends come inward. So the ones that remain in the middle are the ones that are called median. Sometimes you get two values remaining. That's when you deal with even data sets. When you have even data sets, you add those two values that remain and divide by 2. So that's where the divide by 2 come from. And divide by 2, and that will give you an estimated median. When it comes to group data now, who will sit down and try to write out 100 test scores and cross off? Who gonna do that? Anybody have time for that? I don't think so, right? Even self, the data not ungrouped, you don't have the raw data to see it so that you can line it up and cross them off. So this is where this beautiful work of art comes in. Your cumulative frequency is used to find your median. You use it to obtain quartiles. All right? Quartiles as in quart and ILES, right? Quartiles. So let's talk about the median first. Your median, like I said, occurs in the middle. And if I want to get the median from this cumulative frequency curve, the first thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to find half of my frequency, half of my total frequency. So my total frequency for this example is 100. What is half of that?
50.
50. Thank you. This is what I'm going to do. So once I find half of my total frequency, I go to my y-axis and I locate 50. So my ruler right now is where 50 is at the y-axis. Lining it up with my curve. Have you all ever heard of the word interpolation before?
No, miss.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, some people say yes. The word interpolation, big fancy word, but it gives some sort of technical term to refer to what we're about to do. So when we talk about interpolation, we mean this reading of values from on a graph itself. So to interpolate, you are going to your y-axis now. I'm going to draw a line from 50, a straight line. Let me specify what I mean by straight line as well. A straight horizontal line towards my graph. And the reason why I say this, you all know maths people, this is straight line and the thing diagonal. So I'm just saying, right? Straight line. So I have drawn my line. Now it doesn't stop there. My horizontal line coincides with my graph at a particular point. This particular point I will obtain by reading down on my x-axis now. So I'm going to draw myself a vertical line from my graph to the x-axis. Here now, once I draw this line, this vertical line to my x-axis, I'm going to get a value. Let's read off our x value. So this x value that I get in this particular, at this particular point, this value is my median. This is the reason why I made so much emphasis about interpreting scales properly, because this is where your graph reading skills come in. To get my median, I go to my x-axis. So where my line is, it's close to 35. But 35 is not my answer. So using the knowledge of my scales, I know that every tiny block is 0.5. So this is 35.5, 36, 36.5. My median is 36.5. For those of you who knew you had to find half the frequency, don't forget to read down the x value as well, okay? So this is how you get your median, people. This median is also referred to as one of your quartiles.